If you're thinking about quitting your 9 to 5 job to pursue YouTube full time, listen, before you do, you want to watch this video until the end. I'm here to help you plan on doing it and doing it right, because these are the tips that I wish somebody had told me before I had quit a 9 to 5 job that I had. Now, listen, if you're interested, y'all keep watching this video. Listen, before you even decide, listen, I know y'all been on these YouTube channel, these streets, and y'all been hearing people like DoDash and other people talking about quit your 9 to 5 job. Quit your 9 to 5 job. Baby. And folks have actually been listening to her and jumping and quitting their 9 to 5 job and still struggling in these YouTube streets. Baby, I need you to use discernment. I need you to use wisdom. I need you to watch this video until the end, because I'm about to give you some real information if you're really serious about leaving your 9 to 5 job. Because the truth be told, you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to, at least in the beginning, leave your 9 to 5 job if you don't want to. However, if you do, if you are in a place, because we're gonna be realistic. Okay, sometimes we be in toxic environments, and like we can't hardly breathe. Like it is so stressful there. Been there, done that, quit that job, okay? But however, I want y'all to really tune in on these steps that I'm about to give y'all. If y'all don't know me, I am your Jackie D. McKeever, your favorite Southern coach. Listen, I'm here to share some real insight for those of you who ready to go all in on YouTube or as a Christian business, as a coach, I'm here to help people over 40 build a sustainable business. Um, Listen, grab your pens and pencils, because we're going to talk about how to find balance, faith, finances, and practical strategy so you can be successful if you plan on really quitting your 9 to 5. Okay, y'all. I'm glad y'all got your pens and your pencils. Okay, so here's the thing. People have been doing several videos about leaving their 9 to 5. I'm telling you, don't leave your 9 to 5 until you do this. This is real practical information. I hope you take heed before you jump. There's nothing wrong with taking a leap of faith, but God bless you with discernment. You got to have discernment. So, this is the first thing I want you to do. I want you to assess your finances. Okay. I want you to look and create a budget. How much are you spending on your home? Okay, like rent, mortgage. How much do you spend in groceries? How much is your regular utility bills? How much is your water? How much is your gas? How much do you spend on a regular basis? What bills do you have that you spend on that are not every day? However, you do it at least periodically. How often do you do? Like real. Like you got to get real but when assessing your finances, because you're not only assessing the money that you got coming in. I want you to look at the number that the amount that you're going out, because if you are determined to quit your 9 to 5 to go to YouTube full time, listen, do not quit without making a financial plan. Take it from a former financial coach. Make a financial plan, honey. Because listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I've quit 9 to 5s, went back to 9 to 5, had my business support me, went back to the 9 to 5. I went back and forth, because so who other than me to tell you, listen, don't quit your 9 to 5 until you do this. And that's another thing, another point. If you need to go back to the 9 to 5, don't feel embarrassed. Just do what you got to do. Because, honey, you got to take care of you. Because if nobody else take care of you, who's going to take care of you, boo? So many of aspiring YouTubers quit their 9 to 5 jobs without making a financial plan, only to discover they have to go immediately, nonstop, back to their 9 to 5 and find out that job may not be available no more. So don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure if you don't have to, okay? You want to try, if you can save up 6 months, save up 6 months. If you can save up 1 month, honey, save up 1 month. If you can save up 2 months, the more months you can save up, the better. But I understand, because sometimes you don't be making enough money to even, you just balance. Okay, but you don't want to go to zero. So Proverbs 21:5 says, the plans of a diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who hastily comes only to poverty. In other words, do not up and quit your job hastily. Okay. Your goal is to be successful on your YouTube, successful in life. You want to enjoy things. There's a better way to do it. Next, you want to understand the reality of YouTube income. The fact that YouTube uh income goes up and down. It goes up, down, all the way around. Anyway, so it can be misleading, right? Um, it may or may not be, especially in the beginning, enough money for you to pay your bills. You need to have another source of income. Like if you plan on leaving that 9 to 5, you need to have a backup plan. Maybe you work part-time somewhere, and where you can make enough money to pay your bills, leave the toxic environment, and then still be on YouTube full time, if that is your goal. Because truth be told, most people will tell you a story and say they were overnight success, but they were not. Their success came from three things: being consistent, committing, and connection. I almost forgot the third one. And making a connection. And you might say, well, Jackie, I am committing. You can commit without uh leaving your 9 to 5 job in the beginning. Okay. In the beginning. If you want to do that later, so be it. Make So if you decide to quit your 9 to 5, you need to be quitting because your 9 to 5 became your overflow. You found a way to make an income, or to replace that income. Okay, you always want to be able to replace that income. And the truth concerning YouTube is, most people who are successful, they found ways to diversify their income. They do it through affiliates, they do it through offering coaching services, they do it through offering products. They're not just relying on their YouTube. Here's a pulse check. I like to do pulse checks. Have you ever tried creating a digital product or service? Listen, let me know in the comments. You want to build, I mentioned consistency. You want to build a consistent content strategy. You want to uh build your YouTube, have an income, a steady income, at least in YouTube. You want to at least have 6 months of income, stable income coming from YouTube and your business or your other sources, right? Before you quit your 9 to 5. And I know it may be overwhelming. You tired, honey. Trust me, because I'm tired. And you're working a full-time job and trying to be a content creator. I know your pain. You want to master a consistent schedule first. And so you want to build consistency. You want to improve on your quality. You want to improve on your engagement, and not just passion. Listen, uh if you need help with with creating your free lead magnet, your girl got you. If you check down below, I have a lead magnet checklist just for you in the description. So you also want to see God's guidance before making the decision. Okay, you might feel confused, anxious, overwhelming. Pray about it, seek God's for decision, and trust that He'll guide you to make the perfect decision in His perfect timing. Okay, you want to test the waters. Test the waters. See if the income that you're making can be sustainable and is enough to pay your bills. That's testing the water, okay, before you dip out on your 9 to 5. Listen, those are my tips for you to do before you decide to quit your 9 to 5 and go full time on YouTube.